Hey, Maz gang. Did you guys miss us? Because we missed you. So, as you would have realized, we have been absent for a little while. Um, we would have reported in our community post. We know maybe not everybody had seen it, but we had lost a member of our family recently. And with loss comes a whole lot of different things, a stir up of emotions, as well as, funeral preparations took quite a bit. Brian did tell you guys that his grandfather was in hospice some weeks ago. So unfortunately, he had passed February 28th. So since then, things kind of got crazy real quick. The funeral was last weekend, so we have been taking a little break up until, but we are doing okay. We're doing fine. He'll probably like come in and talk to you guys about that later, about like the details of what you maybe missed out on the last 2 weeks. But yeah, we have recuperated. We're re-energized, and we're happy to be back with you guys. Today is Friday, and I'm actually here like trying to fold some clothes. I'm about to clean a little bit because this weekend we are hoping to have some guests over. So we'll definitely show you guys, and you'll be able to see some familiar faces. And yeah, we have just a couple of things to do. We have to go and pick up some packages. So we're gonna probably show you what it is that we got today and just carry along for all the weekend fun. It's supposed to be a fun one for us, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys.
What's going on, Mass Gang?
Stranger danger. Haven't seen Brian in a little while. I know you guys saw me at the opening of the video.
Yeah, it's just a couple days.
Anyways, we just got back off the road. We went to the gym, and we went and picked up some packages, as we told you guys before. So, our friends at Temu actually gave us the opportunity to check out their online site. They're an online marketplace. They offer things in tech, fashion, just kitchen
Household
stuff.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, the things are extremely affordable. And I mean, we've had other friends that have told us about it, and even some of his coworkers, and they really use it a whole lot. So we're very excited to jump into this box, see what Brian got because he did all the shopping.
he helped. Don't put it all on me.
I picked like one thing.
It was a couple.
Brian had a whole $140 shopping spree.
I did ask him for help.
But needless to say, he was very happy. So yeah, let's get into this box. So first off, you can't mistake that where the package is from. Like this bright orange. Yeah, I actually really, really love the bright orange. But it also came here really quickly. So the things are coming from China, but it got here within a couple of days. So we really love that too. You're gonna open this first, Brian.
Right. So some of the things that I got us a rug since ours tore up in the washing machine. I got us, yeah, us. I was gonna say me.
Right? I only see one there.
I got us a velour, not velour, it's a tracksuit though. It's like for the winter. So we can take turns wearing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and this is the dashboard cam. Sorry guys, I tore up the box a little bit. But since we like to vlog and stuff and we want to bring y'all along, we don't really do a lot of recording in the car because we don't have a place to put the phone. So I got us one.
I don't even think he remembers like half of the things that he got. Cause look at this. This is a full box.
Yes. This is something that Alec asked for since he said that I wasn't getting anything for him. This is a water bottle, one of the big water bottles, so he can drink more water.
As you can see, I'll definitely get enough of my water intake now. Oh, what's that? That looks nice.
Yes, it's a crossbody bag that charges your electronics.
Okay.
It has a built-in charger in it, and it also has a lock to be able to lock whatever it is that you want to put in the bag.
It's still crazy to me that like all of this is less than 140.
Yeah, this is crazy what we got. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is my Body by B. It's a stomach trimmer, waist trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
It has the
Yeah, well, you gotta look good for the birthday.
right. I'll be 30-something coming up, so I have to look good.
Middle age.
Stop the video.
So Brian is in there trying to change into this suit that we are gonna be sharing. But Brian has good taste. He picked this out for me, and it's so funny because there he is.
I can't wait to wear this. It's actually really cute.
Yeah, it is. I like the color. You know what it reminds me of? I don't know if you remember Tekken with Law.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this was one of Law's suits. But okay, it's cute. I really like this bag. Like I was just looking today at like outfits for the birthday weekend, and I wanted like a body bag like this. Yeah, so good job. Look at you go.
Since I didn't get anything.
But of course, you know, guys, we are not keeping this greatness to ourselves. So if you guys would love to take advantage of a 30% discount, we'll put it right here. And we'll also to make sure to leave those details in the description box below. So check out Temu and get all these great things at an extremely affordable price. Thanks, Temu.
Thank you. What's going on, Mass Gang? So, a couple weeks ago, I actually told you guys that my granddad was in hospice and he finally transitioned. We had the funeral a little while ago, but you know, it took some time to get back to like regular, like normal. I'm such a flight attendant. I was gonna say normal operations, but it took a while to get back there because my relationship wasn't as close to him, but it was close to his sister, who was more like my grandmother. So my grandma died when I was extremely young, so she kind of took the place of my grandma, and she had just died 2 years before him. So, and then his older brother was kind of like my granddad, and he died 2 months ago. So to know that the entire generation, like that whole bloodline, there's no more, like, I think that's the saddest part. Like, it's also like a reminder to me that I'm getting older, you know, like I grew up with these people. Like these were this was my mom's aunt, so she was my grand aunt, and now my mom is like at her age when I was coming up. So it's kind of a surreal moment. It's like a moment of truth that makes you realize like time waits on nobody, man. So it took me a little while to get back to wanting to be in front of a camera, and I apologize for taking 2 weeks. It was all on me. It wasn't on Alec. I just didn't have it in me to record or do any of that. Like, I kind of needed the time to like chill out and feel. But we're back, to some degree. So, yeah. Thank you for your patience, guys. We love you.
Good morning, Maz Gang. So it is Saturday, and today Sean and Shai are going to be coming over. We're just going to be spending the day together. We haven't seen each other in what feels like months, but it's probably just been maybe a month and some change. So we're just going to hang out, play some games. I'm on the road right now because they specially requested some baked goods. So I'm going to be making carrot cake today. I mean, it is the season, it's Easter, and carrot cake, I think, is also one of Shai's favorite kind of cakes. So I'm just getting a few stuff here at the supermarket, some snacks and drinks, you know, just to make it a full-on game day. I know that they are planning to bring some games, and then we have a couple at the house too. Brian might be cooking dinner, so getting that kind of stuff too, just in case. But it should be a fun weekend. it feels like we haven't seen people in forever. I mean, it's probably only been like 2 weeks, but it really does feel like we haven't seen anybody at all for like a month. So we're being social this weekend. Back out, guys. We're back out. So I'm already here. I'm gonna get out so I can get in and out as quickly as possible. So I'll see you guys. After trip completed, courtesy of Bloopers. I'm back home.
Hey, baby.
There's Mr. Man there.
Cheers.
Yeah, scanning his receipts so he can get his points. Are you ready for the game day?
I am. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. We haven't seen him in so long. At least that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
So I'm about to unpack these bags and get started on these cupcakes because I would hate that the reach and then I get too busy and can't ever start. So yeah. So while I was out getting drinks, you know, ginger ale is our drink of choice when we do. We saw Blackberry Ginger Ale. I've never seen this one, so I'm excited to try it. I will tell you how it tastes. Here. Hello. Hello. You look like you went grocery shopping. Mm-hmm.
My mom said, yes, y'all should see that y'all
Look at this man must live here. Visiting and is cooking. That's how you know somebody really comfortable where they're at, you know.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Then maybe we can do a board at the same time. Because they have
Profit.
I did it through experiences. It was $95 per person. It comes with
Oh, all right.
Didn't want to open it.
and then a speaker, a cooler of ice, like toys for
Mimosas.
the water. And it's per person. It's not like you
Wait, hold on. Y'all all know how to swim?
Look at this spread, man. Thank you, Sean.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Thank you, Shaheen.
Thanks for the attendance. Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Everybody, cheers. Cheers. Hey.
Well,
We gotta get the couples one. I feel like I want more food.
Yeah, I want more food
eat.
too. So this is what we're about to play, guys. We're about to get real deep and emotional. We've done that all day, though.
Yes.
no, we really have without needing fucking. I mean, without needing cars to like narrate the questions. It just flowed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is just an enhancer.
Look at Shay.
Oh yeah, they can.
I was the fucking water bag over here today.
Hi, guys.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, so we did not shoot that much when Sean and Shy were here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first off though, let me say, like, connecting with them yesterday, it really and truly just deepened the love and respect that I think both of us have for them. We've met up a couple times now. Maybe we've hung out, this is maybe the fourth, probably about the fourth time.
Yeah, I've actually lost count.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is probably the third or fourth time. And I feel like yesterday solidified our friendship and our relationship going forward. A lot of the topics that we discussed yesterday, they were like adult conversations. It wasn't just like turn up, have a good time. Like we legit sat down and got to know one another, and it felt really good.
Mm-hmm. And I think the difference between yesterday and the days previous was, I mean, the first time that we met, of course, it was very new. So we went out to eat and we went and bowled. So it was a fun activity. So it was more vibing as opposed to like really connecting. And then the 2 times in between were kind of like a turn up situation.
Yeah.
But yesterday is the first time that we've had kind of that space to just it be us and them, and like we
food and games, like it's just a good time.
Yeah, and I mean we just discussed so much, but yeah, they are really into it's Rasta. They are such a good time, such a good time. And I mean, we just wanted to keep disconnected for a little minute because we feel like we were both so vulnerable with each other.
Yeah.
Mind you, it would have been a great conversation.
So good.
For camera.
Really good.
So maybe those are topics that we might explore in the future and hopefully even have them sit in on. But yesterday it was just, when you don't want to disturb that authenticity. Yeah, so we just didn't want to break that. Yeah. But I mean, one of the huge things that came up yesterday that we had shared with them was that for the past, and let me not say the past couple of weeks, I feel like even for the past couple of months, on and off, we have been debating like if it's time to whether take a step back permanently or a step back temporarily, even from sharing here on YouTube.
Yeah. These last couple, it's been months, yeah. Like, when would you say it started?
I mean, for me, it started from way back in August when it is that I was having, my little moment of, not being so bright and cheery or like feeling like my complete self. Because, I mean, we've shared some very intimate moments here in that the journey that we had with immigration, coming into getting married, and then now the reality of
life after everything,
not being able to work and all these different things. Like, it was so many factors, and I feel like we've gone through a pressure cooker. Troubles that some couples maybe go through over a couple of years, we've gone through literally in a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then to be sharing all of that, like, we always think it's good to share because representation is very important. But then too, you also have to think about self-preservation at the same time. That's also extremely important. And I feel like it makes certain things harder to deal with when it is that it's left to public scrutiny at the same time.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Because we put ourselves out there because we want to be representation and we want to be that positive outlook for our community. But sometimes it becomes a lot because we are humans at the end of the day. So we only have to deal with our stuff, but then we put ourselves out there and then we get, sometimes a lot of negative feedback. You know what I mean? So it kind of wears you down.
And I mean, to be quite frank, and I mean, I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression that the negative feedback is what is the main factor in pushing us to even consider the pause. It really is just everything together, and I think that our stresses around it have showed up in different ways in our lives. So we really, as we said, have been going back and forth, and we shared it with them yesterday. But I mean, from that conversation, I must say that I think a lot of good came from it. They have been sharing for maybe like 3 or 4 years now. So they've been doing it much longer than we have because we've been doing it for a year and a half. And for them, they could, I feel like for any couple on social media, like they can empathize with our cry, because it does get hard to be this personal in this forum, but they're still going, they've taken their breaks when it is that they've needed to, and they were extremely encouraging yesterday.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They gave me a different outlook, and they made me feel different about whether I wanted to continue or not. So I'm glad I had that conversation with them because things may have been a little different if not. But
yeah, and I mean, they really just motivated us. They really motivated us just to revisit the purpose, why it is that we started in the first place. And at the end of the day, like looking back at it, we're so grateful for all the experiences that we've had over this last year and a half. We didn't anticipate being here in this moment, like where it is that we've reached in terms of our success here on YouTube, the connections that we've made through YouTube with both you, or followers, as well as other couples in the space, other people in the space. And I feel like all those things have really enriched our lives in a way that we probably didn't realize until we really sat down to think about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, on that note, we are announcing that we aren't gonna exactly stop. You may see some weeks where there might be no video.
Yeah, we're just revamping what it is that we do. I think we need to figure out and get back to what makes us happy, and shooting content that makes us feel fulfilled as well as you guys. And that may not be an every week thing. You know what I mean? So we'll still be around, but it just may be in fewer doses.
Or in different ways. I feel like for us, this really, going forward, it's going to be a process of not starting over, but testing the waters again. Because whatever it is that we're creating, we want to be excited about it. Because I feel like you guys can tell when we are truly excited about what it is that we're doing, as opposed to just pushing out a video every week just for the sake of not missing a Sunday. Yeah. Yes, I mean, we're putting thought into it, and I mean, as somber as the mood might feel right now, I think that we're somewhat re-energized. Re-energized with the purpose of tapping into that authenticity again.
Yeah.
That's where the energy is. But we just want to thank everybody for rocking with us for all this time. And yeah, we're still here, as you said.
Yeah.
And I mean, we still are so open to you guys dropping your suggestions. We love the words of encouragement from you all. Yeah, but stay tuned. There is more to come. We'll see what next.
Yes, we will.